talked to him. He's been training his entire life, and he fights for the best of all reasons. He says to me, I fight because I don't want a regular job.
Oh, fair enough.
That's pretty badass.
Was that always your outlook?
That's a nice bonus.
Yeah.
Some of us would rather get punched in the face than sit in an office for 40 hours.
Well, let's take a look at it. You know, he's moving down one division. He started off as a welterweight, now stepping into the lightweight division, well-rounded, and all of his wins have come by KO or submission. This is a guy that does not take this thing to the decision, which makes for a very, very exciting fight.
And he's got cardio for days. His coach is telling me that's one of the things they really work on. They really try to specialize in having the first kick be just as strong, just as heavy, just as fast as the last one.
Erik Carlsson once again makes his way inside the cage for Brave Combat Federation. Let's welcome his opponent.
And let's welcome his opponent into the cage. Put your hands together for Gadzhimusa Gaziev.
24-year-old Gadzhimusa Gaziev, 7-2, fighting out of Makhachkala, Russia, for the Gorets fight team. And he has that boxing background, and he's had some pretty big highlights here at Brave Combat Federation. You know, when he first came into the Federation, he went against an undefeated fighter in Thiago Vieira and knocked him plumb out. Incredible highlight. He really got things started. Now he wants to keep things rolling.
Both of these fighters have fought at welterweight in the past and now moving down to lightweight, which unfortunately might not have been the best decision for Gaziev as he missed weight, which means, of course, if you miss weight in MMA, you give up 20% of your purse to your opponent.
Yeah, and he did. He had to give up that money. It's never good. You take a look at the tail of the tape. Both men 24 years old in their fighting prime. Both men only have 2 losses on their record. It is going to be Sweden taking on Russia. There's going to be a height and a reach advantage going to the last Viking, Erik Carlsson. Gadzhimusa Gaziev, of course, trying to rebound off that loss to Carl Booth. That knockout defeat by Carl Booth. Can he get back on the winning track and take out the very durable Erik Carlsson? This one is going to be a fun one to watch.
It really is. Gaziev with so many wins by knockout. It's going to be an exciting fight.
Certainly a finisher. Comes out of Dagestan, so he has wrestling in his blood and has a great background in boxing. Both men are inside the cage, ready for war. Only one man can get us started, Carlos Kramer.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next bout is 3 5-minute rounds in the lightweight division. Introducing our first warrior, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist with a professional record of 5 wins and 2 losses. He stands 1.80 centimeters tall and weighs a ready 70.55 kilograms. Representing for Lunda Camp Sports Center and fighting out of Gothenburg, Sweden. Give it up for Erik, the last Viking, Carlsson. And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist with a record of 7 wins and 2 losses. He stands 1.78 centimeters tall and weighs in at a ready 71.8 kilograms. Representing Makhachkala, Russia, give it up for Gadzhimusa Deadshot Gaziev. Your referee is Axel Van Kimnette.
And here we go. Time to get things started in this lightweight matchup as the last Viking, Erik Carlsson, clashes with Gadzhimusa Gaziev. Both men coming off losses here at Brave, looking to get back on the right track, and Carlsson's not going to waste any time. Carlsson in the black, Gaziev in the yellow.
Carlsson starting off with those kicks, but Gaziev is really doing well with the counter punches and the combinations.
Oh, man, you can just feel the power. You can see what he's working with right out of the gate. Gaziev hits like a truck.
And every time Carlsson comes in, Gaziev is really throwing nice combinations, and they're doing well at landing. Very, very technical. And Carlsson throwing a lot of kicks, but he's not really setting them up very well, and that's allowing Gaziev to really counter well. Nice jab by Carlsson there.
Trying to use that size advantage is Erik Carlsson, but now Gadzhimusa is going to control Carlsson and trying to get him up against the fence. Unable to do it. Carlsson looking to take the back in a bit of a scramble name.
On the fence there, Carlsson looking for the takedown. It's not quite there. He would have to raise that underhook he's got. Ooh.
Oh, and he took a knee. And he took a shot to the body, and he crumpled to the ground. We're going to have to take a look at the replay. But Erik Carlsson just finished dead shot. The last Viking has got another win under his belt. Impressive here in Kazakhstan. We'll come back with your official decision here at Brave Combat Federation.
Wow.
And welcome back to Kazakhstan. What a win by Erik Carlsson. And let's take a look at the replay. I would love to see how it all went down. It all happened so fast, but really coming out of the gate, Carlsson wasted no time. He got right into it. You could tell that he was hungry for victory.
Yeah, and he was really working those jumping kicks, all sorts of angles. He actually told me before the fight, I will hit him with every part of my body, and he did. But Gaziev was really good with the counter punches.
Let's take a look right here. There it is.
Look at that knee right to the solar plexus. I think I saw a little bit of a ghost come out of Gaziev. You take those shots, your soul leaves your body.
Oh my goodness, what a finish by Carlsson. You know he's very happy. Let's go to Carlos Kramer for the official decision.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let the fireworks show continue. Are you kidding me? Your winner by knockout at 1 minute 2 seconds of the very first round. Give it up for Erik, the last Viking Carlsson.
And there you go, impressive victory by Erik Carlsson. He is back to his winning ways in very explosive style with that big knee to the body. And we talked about it yesterday after the weigh-ins. How awesome it is to see a body KO. Obviously not to take one, but it's always fun to see. Let's take a look at it again, Nate.
Just incredible. And Carlsson was so excited after the fight. He jumped over the fence, ran over to us, shook our hands, and ran around the cage and let the fans know how excited he was to be here.
Can you give us any sort of comparison to that sort of pain?